Hey everyone, it's RS Leafy, and we've got some more Cubivore. And we're right back where we left off, so let's get into this. Now you can see some white area, and it looks familiar actually. So we should know how the layout of this is pretty well. I'm just going to, actually let's see. Yes, I have all of those. So I'm just going to ignore those. And no point in wasting our time trying to get them. Let's just continue on. We can't get any of that stuff yet. Now you might notice before we came through in the first round, there was a grass block here. Well, what happens is each training ground, if you use it, then it's gone. So since we use those, it's gone. And I'm hoping to get there. And there's a love bit. We must get all the love. Again, ignoring those, just cause. And since that's open now, we should go through and collect all the little love bits and hump bits and whatever other kind of bits there are. I only thought there was 2 bits in binary, but who knows? Ha 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 ha. Coding joke. This is why I don't make jokes, people. And hello, Mr. Purple Fellow, who's not hurting us at all. It's very nice how they just don't hurt us at all now. That will change. Oh, will that change? I'm actually trying something new. I'm going to plan out the level. So like I'm going to play through it once and then go through it again with you guys recording, so there's not as much where's this, where's that stuff. I hope you guys like it, and I hope it doesn't ruin it too much. But now that we have everything, we should see. Yep, that's still white over there. I just contradicted what I said. Oh well. And now this is an introduction of a new feature-ish type thing. We have those doors that allow us to go between areas and not a new like save point thing, but we can go between those as much as we want. Now this is the sole reason why I went through and played ahead, because I wanted to get all of the mutations I could get, because we are 3 behind, so I'm trying to keep up with that. But so all of those, and if you follow what I do, it should be a pretty easy task. Now what we're going to do is we're going to eat this guy, and we need the dark meat on him, specifically the dark meat. Pay attention to this. If you don't get the dark meat first, just throw him back and try again. Come on. There we go, dark meat. And it looks like our stomach level grew also. And then we're going to save that red guy, that 2-limb red guy, and we're going to go after the 1-limb dark over here. So that way we can get the dark and pale. Now, I can only catch up to this little guy. And we got the dark meat. new mutation. Beautiful color. Must really gain some power. We are Belleville Dark. I haven't mentioned this earlier, but if you notice, each mutation has its own specific name. So that's a pretty cool little feature. We want the pale meat off of this guy. Come on. This guy likes to run. Nope, don't want you, little. Same form of me, just different head. Wow, come on, Red. Don't let me get this. No. Oh, jeez. Oh. See, this is why I dislike Red, because you go and get a jump, but he's actually just jumps away. But now we want the pale one, and now we have red and dark red. So that's pretty good. Now we're going to ignore all of these and go over to the purples. We're going to eat one of these two guys. Massive 8. For some dark meat. There we go, got it. And then we're going to get... Oh, shoot. Actually, I almost messed that up, because we need to get this guy. Because we need the pale dark 2-limb purple. And so if we get this, we have the 2-limb dark, and then we can get the pale meat. So... And here he is. We want to keep this guy out of the bushes, because we want to be able to see what meat we grab, and we hope, thankfully we grabbed the right one. And there we go, we have purple and dark purple, and another mutation. Now we're going to eat the 2 blues to get pale dark. Because there's a little extra bit, we don't need the dark meat right now, and it would be a waste, because we need the pale meat, believe it or not. So we want to get a dark meat and a pale, if I can. Whoa, that's a 3-limb, by the way. Don't know if you noticed that. So this one, it doesn't matter what we get. It just happened to be a pale. If you notice, the pigs aren't attacking me. Ooh, a massive 23, okay. Too bad it didn't actually knock him out. I'm actually... Oh, nighttime. We're going to be in this area for a while just because of this massive amount of colors and going back and getting all kinds of mutations. Come on. And we'll be in here extra long if I can't learn to lock on. There we go. We have the dark meat. Got it. And we have a new mutation, which is exactly what they were just there. So it's pretty good. And now we're going to eat these guys, the pigs, the unaggressive pigs. What was weird tumbling doing for damage? And come here, little piggy. And we need dark meat. So we got the dark meat, that's pretty good. Now we need to beat the 3-limb. Yeah. Actually, before I do that, I'm going over in this area because this guy is a lot easier to move with compared to the the dark yellow that we're going to get after this. And here's a little training area. It's actually a new training area we haven't seen. This is probably my favorite just because, I don't know, it's cool. It's a treadmill. And just get on here. And it looks like we might actually level up from this. If we're lucky. Oh, here we go. Now we have a growth in the back of our head. No, it's actually a hump. And it basically self-healing. It increases that. So it looks really weird. And as you level up, each feature gets bigger and bigger. So you look really weird at the end. And that is all, and I don't believe there are any love bits here, or any other kind of blocks bits. See, this guy jumps sideways. It's annoying. But let us go and get some dark meat from this yellow. Now you can actually get these colors in any order you want, but since yellow is basically the best, I am saving it for last because we actually have a boss fight coming up. And it's... Yellow, why do you have to wander into the boss area? It's going to make things so much more difficult. As you can see in the background, there's another slot token. I might have... there you go, saved by the time change. My hunting so ruthlessly, he's frightful to speak truthfully. He's the centaur's friend, and if you get trapped in a dead end, watch out for the CEO beast, Grizzly or Sleepy. But now that that's reset, the yellow will be in his original spot, so we can go back and get him without fear of getting hurt by the boss, because he's a bit of a nasty one, he is. And why must the yellow be so hard to get? That's also another reason why I don't sing. I don't want you, red guy. Don't want you just yet. Oh, dang it. Come on, you've got 3 limbs. You're supposed to be better than me. Be aggressive. There we go at 9. Okay, now we need dark meat. There we go. So we are in good shape to fight the CEO beast. Now this is one of the reasons why I hate yellow. I'm actually... you can see he kind of turns sideways as he runs forward. I'm actually pushing the control stick directly up, so it's kind of annoying, and if I jump, he jumps off to the side just like the blue. So it's partly why I don't like the yellows, and why I prefer gray to yellow, but let's see if we can sneak up. No, we can't. And dodge. Get him from behind. Don't worry about his cronies just yet. Now you might notice, actually you probably haven't yet, but off to the left of the screen, and this boss might actually venture in, is a white area. You do not want to open that just yet. Especially when you're fighting the boss. I accidentally... Ooh, come on. when I was fighting him the first time, I accidentally went over there and ate the Wildabug that's running near there. And you'll see. It was just very hard to deal with on top of a boss. And we completely missed both. Oh. Get away from me. Ooh, 35, that was a big hit. Why can't I hit like that? Probably because I always attack from the front and not from the back, like you're supposed to. Now, these guys will actually heal you, so if you're low on health and you don't have snack grass, if you notice, my stomach will go up after it's going down from that hit. But I'll go ahead and try and take care of this guy. And then, hopefully we can kill this boss. There we go. Now, can we get lucky and get the raw meat? No, we are not lucky. Oh, don't worry, little guy. You'll get lucky later. Ha 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 ha. I hope you get that. If you don't, there's no hope for me. And will this be it? No, because I completely, utterly missed him. Because he dashes a long way away. Come on. Wow. Jump backwards. Hate this form. Yes! Okay. Now we go and get the raw claw, which is actually a new one, if I believe. CEO Beast defeated. Now that I've got raw meat, I can mate. I can mate. I have obtained raw claw. With the power of the raw claw, I can lock on while running. So that's pretty good ability, especially if the other guy is running away from you. Now, let us go over to this area. And let me show you why you didn't want to unlock this, especially when the boss was around. Let's get this bit and get this guy. So, you notice it's just a small little area with a few bits and maybe some hidden stuff. But after we get that, look what pops up. It's a trap. So this is why you wanted to wait. I mean, I guess you could do it before the boss, but it's just the boss has a chance to come over into this area, and just it's not a good thing if he does, because you have to deal with all of these. But while we're here, we will get our dark two-limb blue. You can beat anyone you want. The two limbs are easier, but I suggest just getting what you can get. And luckily I got two limbs. So with that, we have dark blue and yet another mutation. 30, in fact. So lucky us. And we got raw meat, so we can go mate now. If you try and do this before you beat the boss, it wouldn't let you mate. So Grizzly R. Sleepy is the king of 30 Cubivores and attracts 8 females. I wish there could be more than 5 of them on the screen. But the other 3 follow shortly. They were just a little shy. I made it with 8 Finas. 4 out of 8 gave birth, so that's pretty good. You can easy mutate into this shape at any time. They forgot to mention, at any time you have 3 limbs. So let's choose Z, and something I completely messed up on. The already registered is meaning you already easy mutate into it. You can have these forms. As you can see, I have this one, and I have the first one, so the obvious choice is the pale dark yellow bright, which happens to be one of the forms we're missing. So that's very awesome. And now we're only missing 2 forms, and they're both 1 limbs, so that we'll have to wait. And since I got 3 limbs, I grew a fang. And just like previous, I can tear off 2. But it's a pretty long episode, so I will call it quits there. Next time we will continue and hopefully find the way out of here. And yep, thanks for watching. If you really like, subscribe, and see you next time.